Speaker is Keith. Keith's been a member of Toastmasters since 2011. He has decided to present a speech on the most exciting topic of economics. More precisely, the Federal Reserve Bank and effect on cryptocurrency. Wow. There will be room for question and answer at the end, so think of a question. The title of his speech is TheFed and Cashing In on Crypto. 6 to 7 minutes, plus a couple minutes for questions. Let's welcome Keith. Woo!
Thank you, bump, fist bump. Oh, careful. Oh gosh. Good morning, Toastmasters. Now, I want you to all pay attention carefully. Keep those listening ears on. Are your listening ears on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we're going to talk about economics. Oh, I hear a little clicking going off. Okay, usually when people, I was never very good at economics, to tell you. And when I heard somewhere in between, excuse me, I'm distracted with this stuff. When I was young, I was not good at economics. Still not very good at it, but whatever. When I heard about the Federal Reserve Bank, maybe in high school, I don't know what it was. Like, it's a bank. It's a government bank. And then I heard the fact of the Federal Reserve Bank is not part of the U.S. government. I was like, ooh, goody, because now I know something about something I don't know anything about. So I go, the Fed. I just, oh, do you know that that's not part of the federal government? It's not overseen by the government. It's supposed to be independent. Other than that, I don't know anything what it does, except it's a bank that has, I don't know, stuff in reserve, and it's federal stuff. You know? So let me introduce the other player, cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was one of the first cryptocurrency, and it was supposed to be buy stuff. Bless you.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be buy stuff.
Yes.
Yes. I get concurrence. And, you know, you could go buy yourself a pizza or coffee or whatever, but now, no. Because cryptocurrency is kind of scary. No one wants to be cryptocurrency. Do you want to be in cryptocurrency?
Yes.
Yes. Good man. So when cryptocurrency is scary and you have Bitcoin always there, and then there's this little app that made it easy to buy it, then people are like, oh, you should get some Bitcoin because it keeps going up. It never goes down, really. I mean, it goes up and down, but it goes all in totality over the year. It's always going up. So people are buying it, holding on to it. Now, Bitcoin is like how you treat gold bullion. You get it and you sit on it and save it because it's valuable. Now, let me introduce gold. Because, you know, when the dollar is scary, what do people buy? Gold, right? Oh, there's stuff going on. The dollar is maybe shaky. I'm going to switch my market of money into the market of gold. So I'm going to buy myself some gold and sit on it. Do you like gold?
I love gold.
Good woman. Love of gold, yes. But people buy gold and sit on it. And they're like, it's going to be safe and secure. And you notice gold, it'll go up. It'll keep going up, but slowly, but it still goes up. Now, back to cryptocurrency. It's kind of like the stock market. You know, those people buy stocks and it goes up and they go, oh, I got so much Tesla until something happens. or so much stock in Kellogg, and then it's like, I just bought some $12 stock in Kellogg a long time ago. Now I'm like rich because stock's high. Well, cryptocurrency is kind of the same, except stocks can go up and down. Cryptocurrency can go up and down, but it goes up and down like this. Boop, 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 boop. It's called volatile. With that, people will buy the dullest coins as well as ones that have function at a low price. Buy low, sell high. So you buy it at like 2 cents, and then later it's worth $2. And you can, that's 100 times increase. So if you had $1, it's now $100. And there's a new thing called the stable coin. The stable coin works like this. Here's $1. $1 and one stable coin, like USDT is a US dollar, USD. $1 equals one stable coin. Now, it doesn't go up and down, a very little bit, but it's always $1 to one coin. So you get 2 cents, all of a sudden, $200 value, and you switch it over to stable coins, so it stays up there. Whereas, it went to 200 and now it went go back down to 80, and then it jumps up. As soon as it goes high, you move it to stable coin, and that's called day trading. And that's what a lot of people do. Some people do it Bitcoin, but Bitcoin. So back to the original, the Fed. What does the Fed do? I know, the same thing with me. I bet. What does the Fed do?
They fed you.
Yes. I also got fed up with the Fed. Well, they were in the news, and you'd hear the interest rates. Well, one thing the Fed does is print money. If you look at bills, they're like San Francisco, Denver. Those are Federal Reserve banks that actually print. That's another story, but they do the interest rates. They can go low or high. Now, interest rates are like credit. Like you buy something with your credit card, and if you don't pay it back, there's a interest rate, 6% or whatever it is. Now, if it's up to 50%, it's like, holy crap, I'm never going to use that. If it goes down low, like 1%, it's like, hey, I can use this easy. So when the interest rates are low, people like to do the credit thing. Another credit thing? Loans. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to get a bank loan. Loans. Now, the rate to pay back the interest is low. Then people are going to go out and get loans. They're going to use credit card. The economy is going to be jibber-jabbering exuberantly. So the Fed, when doing that, affects the market. But how? How does it relate to cryptocurrency? Well, in a quick nutshell, people look at gold. The price of gold starts to go up. Then you look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin will start to go up. And then when Bitcoin starts to bull out, right? Then something happens. Let me check my notes. Bitcoins go up. The alternative coins, which are anything but Bitcoin, go up a little bit later. So that goes up. That goes up. The altcoins, they're gonna go up. So now you know in advance those are going to go up. So people in the crypto world, they'll go over to the alternate coins and they buy them all low. And then they're really cheap. You can get 1,000 Chuck Norris coins or whatever. There is a real Chuck Norris coin. And they'll go up and they sell them and they make money. So that's the real boo-boo. And also, there are these little meme coins. They're useless. They're senseless coins. They're just like a happy face sticker. It's like, oh, I bought this meme coin. It's like trendy. It's like Pokemon cards or something. But even though they're useless and they're very super cheap, they too go up. So you get like 1 million Pokemon coins. They should make one Pokemon, I don't know. Meme coin. Or the Doge coin with the little doggy face, right? So you get a bunch of those, then it goes up, and then you sell them all for a better coin or something like that, or stable. And that is the conclusion. How the Fed affects cryptocurrency. My time's up. So let's go to question and answer, shall we? Because I know everyone has a question. Now you have a question, don't you?
Fortunately, I don't.
Yes. No question there. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay, cool. What's up?
Like, how do we know when it's going to be low and high? I mean, I know we...
Do you know what determines what affects the interest rate?
Oh, that's a very good question. Okay. Aside from the Fed, who actually determines the interest rate, the Fed has a mission. And their mission is sort of two things on that mission. One is to keep the inflation down to what it should be, what we think it should be, like something like 4% now. And the other one is to keep unemployment low. So now they look at those numbers and then they go, if they're starting to get bad, then the Fed, they meet every month, and like a board of governors, they meet. And they go, what should we do? I don't know. What does the president want us to do? Shh, we're independent, right? You're not supposed to be listening to that. But they will decrease if the numbers like unemployment are bad or interest is high. Because if the interest rate goes down a little bit, then it sparks up the economy. And people will want to go and do stuff, and it generates effervescent, exuberant economy stuff. It makes it look good. That's why our current president wants one of the interest rates down. Put down the interest rates, because if he did on command, automatically the economy would look good and he can claim credit. But not always is it the right thing to do, because they carefully look at that stuff because they don't want to spark stuff like stagflation or recession. They don't want to spark any of that stuff going on in the economy. It's very bizarre, the economy. It is always about people. Exchange of money. More people, more money. Los Angeles, lots of people, lots of money. Montana, not so much people, not so much money. I know. Any more question? Oh, another one. Cool.
You talked about the domino effect, like Bitcoin goes up and then the altcoins go up and then the meme coins go up, but I missed what happened before Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Cool. The reason those go up also is because people switch their market choices. So if the first one was gold, right? So they look at gold because it's the standard, right? Who doesn't love gold, right? Right? James Bond?
Yeah, right.
Right. Dr. No, Goldfinger. Everyone loves gold. And so do the banks. It's stable, long-lasting. So they're looking at that, and if it starts to go up, then Bitcoin will go up. But why? Because they feel a little secure. Plus, if people are buying gold, they're running away from the market of holding on to U.S. dollars by selling off their dollars, so to speak, and purchasing gold. So they're going from one market to another. And if that's an indicator like, something's up. Another thing people use in place of gold bullion is Bitcoin. If they think the dollar's sketchy, then let's put our money into Bitcoin because it's always going up. And if the dollar crashes, we still got Bitcoin. And you hear that rally cry with crypto people. And then subsequently, Bitcoin, when Bitcoin goes up, then they're feeling strong in crypto. And they're like, you know what? Let's get some of this coin. And then it's into the alternate coins, the altcoins. So it goes boop, boop, boop. They just ratchet up. But one happens before the other. Like Bitcoin goes up, and then it's 2 or 3 months later, after that bull run, 2 or 3 months later, then you get alternate coins starting to go up. So you get time to buy in low.
Let's go with Bitcoin alt meme.
Oh, meme coins, the silly ones, are like the quickest to move. So it's like it's the canary in the coal mine. It's the quickest, indicator. So when you look at, are they starting to go up? So you want to buy your altcoin before. If you start seeing the meme coins go up, you got less time to buy low for altcoins. See, it's like the meme coins are like a little indicator. Oh, it's starting to happen. The Chuck Norris coins are going up. Okay. And they're like 0.000001 cent, so you can buy like 1 billion of them, and then it's a numbers thing. Anything else? No?
I do.
Oh, you got one? Yeah.
I had a question, but now I have another question. My first question was, when you sell, is there always guaranteed there'll be a buyer for it? But then that led to another question that's even more interesting. Are these actually physical coins? If I asked you to show me these coins, can you actually physically show them to me? And also, who makes these coins? Where do they originate from?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so
One of those questions.
answer one of them. I dare you. Those are a little bit difficult in the sense that they're at the heart of what is cryptocurrency. The first question is, if you sell them, will someone buy them? Yeah, they have these things called exchanges. So all these coins are listed on these exchanges, and then people are just looking and they're buying it. So they're going to buy the cheapest one, and it dictates the price of the coin. So they buy the cheapest one, and the price is cut. More people are buying, the more price goes up. And that's where you see the more people buy, price goes up. There's thousands of people looking, right? So there's a lot of coins. Well, the more reliable ones, you'll find buyers. Really strange, like meme coins or some other coins, they go down and they remain flat. It's like some of them are a bummer, and there's names for that. But there's some, like Bitcoin constantly goes up. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year, it's always going up. The other one is, can you see them physically? No, it's all digital, right? Much like, I would say, what was the number? Like 97% of our money. The US dollar, 97% of it exists digitally. You see cash in your wallet, right? That's like 3% currency is 3% of the US dollar that exists. Because you go to the bank and it's boop, and you go to bank boop, and it's numbers boop. It's ledgered, permanent book, digitally. And that's why blockchain, the original invention, was such a breakthrough. It's like, we can do that. Here we have a permanent ledger with blockchain, and we can do the same thing. And it goes on the value of what people put on it, right? So if people keep buying it at that price, it stays at that price. And you can also hook these up to banks too. Bitcoin is on the stock exchange. Yeah, and you can attach your bank to it. So like, oh, I made $400 with my cryptocurrency. You take that $400, put it in stablecoin or something, and you can transfer it to your bank. Now it's dollars in your bank account. That's where that's liquidation. But if you make over $10,000 and you put it in your bank account, it's $10,000 gain, and you better claim taxes on it. But if it's out there in the cyberspace, you don't pay the taxes until you make a gain and you put it in your bank. Then it's taxes. And what was the other one?
I'm just saying, where did it come from in the first place?
How do they make? You can make. It takes a lot. There's a lot behind generating a cryptocurrency coin, but you can do it. You have to. There's like a computer log. There's like a computer program that's like your coin. Like, if you load program on a computer, and so there's that's the coin. Anyways, that's too much. That's too in depth. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yay. Yay. Oh.